All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today looks like Dokkan Twitter went ahead and posted out a tweet for the next Dokkanfest. So this is a hint for the next Dokkanfest that'll be coming up for, the beginning of October, basically, as soon as the TDC ends, because we're kind of winding everything down, right? This is basically like the last real week. I expect the TDC to fully end within the next few days. We'll see everything kind of ramp down. I think we could see details for, the actual reveal of who the character is within like a day or two, at the very least. At the very most, maybe not until Monday, the 29th. So I think anytime between now and Monday, we're going to get the official reveal. We're going to get all the Twitter info. We're going to get all the animations. We're going to get all that stuff over the next few days. So, but right now, what we're going to do is do some speculation, because that's what your boy loves to do. Now, the moment I pulled this up, dude, there's literally two things. I was going to say one thing, but there are two things that come to mind, like right off the bat. One of which stuck out to me first. The other one immediately followed, because there's only two options this could actually be. Baby and Metal Cooler. Now, my gut looking at it leads me more towards Baby over Metal Cooler. Now, yes, Metal Cooler has an army. Yes, he has a bunch of clones. Yes, they are, they're in this formation, literally in his card art, right, that he has for the free-to-play Metal Cooler army. But this is a little too much deep dive here. The numbers don't match up. That's not really a factor here. That doesn't really matter. Now, when I'm looking at this is they're human. Like, this isn't a robot. This isn't a whatever. They are human silhouettes. They are human models here with glowing red eyes, meaning that they're evil, they're possessed. Just the same way that Baby does, not that one, the way that Baby does to, our heroes and pretty much the entirety of Earth in GT, right? And they look just like this. So, I mean, you line it up, if you want to go by numbers, you could think like Baby up front, Vegeta, Goten, Gohan, Trunks, Bulla, and Videl could all just be here, or Bulma, right? Could all be here. So, I mean, dude, this to me immediately screams Baby. And I think it is 100% about time we get like a no shit Baby Dokkanfest. Now, if we look at Baby here, so this is like the LR that we had, right? If we go here, let's type in Baby. Dude, really? There is no Dokkanfest here. This is an LR, right? But he's a gold coin LR. He's not a Dokkanfest LR. He's not a Carnival LR. This was a side banner unit, right? These we got no actual Dokkanfest representation of Baby in the game in 10.5 years, which is insane. So to me, I think I'm leaning more towards Baby over Metal Cooler. I know a lot of people are leaning towards Metal Cooler. Metal Cooler would make a lot of sense with some of the Easy A's we could be seeing. Thinking about like the old Worldwide units. Thinking about, Cooler, or Final Form Cooler, this Metal Cooler, the Goku, right? And then the Goku Vegeta would make a whole lot of sense. And then like, yeah, you can see him with glowing red eyes right here too. So I mean, even that, right? He's got that. So it very well could still be Cooler on the table. Dude, I don't know, man. My gut says Baby. And I think just overall with how much little representation he has, I think it just makes the most sense for it to finally be a Baby Dokkanfest unit. And that is what I'm screaming to the Dokkan devs for. I think it'd be very cool to have. I think he would be very awesome. Throwing him in on some of these teams, I think he could help out a lot. I mean, let's look at this here. So what do we have for teams? Artificial life form. I don't think he would be on giant form unless they decided to add in the Great Ape as well. They got the giant ape power in there, Corona Body and Mind, Final Trump card, GT Boss, which is a category that could be buffed, right? Because throwing him on Omega's team could be pretty crazy. Target Goku. Dude, the mission for the Target Goku, shit, what event was it? So this one right here. So the final stage of the Pure Saiyan Red Zone event had a specific mission in it for 3 Target Goku category characters. Now, I'm not saying that this 100% is a no shit indicator of what the next Dokkanfest could be, but I know a lot of people, myself included, were kind of thinking more towards the fact that the next Dokkanfest could be a Target Goku unit, just because of this mission being here, right? A lot of times, Dokkan release missions that are a little bit harder with certain categories during a period. A lot of people get, you know, either get frustrated, won't be able to clear it. Not everybody's gonna be able to do it with the characters they have, and then boom, like a few celebrations later, or the next celebration, or whatever they want to do, they release a character that really helps that team out, really boosts it up. So I could definitely see the next Dokkanfest being a Target Goku, which Baby is on. I think Cooler as well is. Yeah, Cooler is as well. So I mean, you know, we've got this guy here. Android 13 is one that's getting thrown around too, just because he is the new unit out on Legends. So a lot of people started thinking maybe Android 8 or Android 13, which now has pretty much been debunked by this, because this is not Android 13. If anything, it would just be 3. Would make more sense for him. So yeah, dude, I mean, looking at Target Goku, Baby stands out. Obviously, Cooler is there, so he's obviously still on the table for it. This doesn't actually like cut him out of the running, because Cooler is definitely there. But just by looking at this and the sheer fact that Baby does not have a Dokkanfest, just to me screams Baby, right? And I think we even had an asset from Proton a while back that actually was like a new Baby, or like not a new Baby, like a Baby asset that was in there that hadn't been used and wasn't in the like data for anything. So I think this could be what that was kind of leaning towards, right? Eventually we were thinking maybe we'll definitely get a Baby in the future because of that. I think this is when we're gonna see that. So I think I'm locking my answer in, right? I'm hitting the buzzer, lock it in. I'm going with Baby over Metal Cooler. Now, whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, if it's one or the other, I'm okay with either one. I'll say it. I'm okay with either one of the choices, specifically because one, I mean, Cooler's cool, right? We go with that. Plus all the easy A's that could be coming with them would definitely help. But Baby, locked in. That's where I'm going. That's where my head's at. And he is the one that I hope for the most out of the 2 choices. Just saying. Sorry. If you're going for Metal Cooler, sorry to say it, but that's what I'm going for, is Baby. So, I mean, that's really going to do it for this video. I just kind of want to jump in, kind of talk about this a little bit, give my thoughts on what I'm seeing from this and what I'm pulling from this. And it really just comes down to, it's obviously an army of evil, possibly possessed humanoids. Like, they look like humans. It's what I'm basing this off of, is the image itself. Humans, possessed, red eyes, angry, evil, lined up. A Baby. It's Baby, dog. That's what I'm going for. But yeah, so that's my take. I want to know what you guys think. So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for listening to me ramble and rant about who I think is going to be and why I think it's Baby. Baby, 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 Baby. Let me know which way you guys are leaning. Do you think it's Baby? Do you guys think it's a Metal Cooler? Do you guys think it's something completely different that I haven't touched? And it's not Daima. I'm saying that right. Say that right now. It's not Daima, so don't say it. Greg, I know it. Don't say it. But yeah, like, subscribe, do the thing, and I will see you guys next time. See ya!